Hey, you guys. Andrea Cox here. How are you? Wanted to do a quick reading. Let's see. Hello, how are you? That's a cool name you have there. As you come on, if you could do me, if you could just hit the like button or the thumbs up button on this video, and also make sure you're subscribed to the channel. That would be greatly appreciated. So I wanted to come on and do a quick read, and I want to see if any of you felt this way yesterday. This is what I went through yesterday, and excuse me, I'm in gym clothes with very scraggly hair. Yesterday, I was running errands, and I was parked in my car, and I was just like, I want to move. I want to move. I just want to move. I just don't want to live in the same spot anymore. And I'm a 6 to 7 year person. I lived 7 years in a house in Ohio. Before that, I lived 7 years in a big condo in Ohio. I moved here. I was in Del Mar. I got engaged, got unengaged, so I moved. But I've lived here about 6 years. And I feel like, and this could just be me, it could just be my chart placements, it could just be because Lilith is all up in Pisces right now. I watched a really, really, really good read today by my favorite reader, and it was very evident that it was like a pick a card reading. The first group of cards she was talking about was all about Lilith and how Lilith being in, it just makes you completely question everything, paranoia, self-destruct. It's great. Lilith, there's a story to Lilith, and I'll probably tell it wrong, so I'm not going to share it. She was married to Adam. You got to Google Lilith, because I don't want to tell the story because I know I'll mess the story up. Anyway, Lilith was Adam's first wife, and she was a very strong woman. And apparently she liked to be on top. She liked to be in control. And Adam didn't like that. So Lilith took her things and went off into the desert to build her own garden, her own paradise. And she did. Lilith is playing a part in all of the zodiac signs, in all 12 zodiac signs right now, but especially in my sign, which is Pisces. I've got a Pisces Venus and I'm a Pisces Sun. So yeah, at any rate, I'm looking at some of your comments. I'm sorry, Jenny, Lady Libra, why not? Why not just kind of go within, It sounds tough. So a lot of you could be feeling like you just want movement in your life, right? You just want that you're just ready. You're ready. So it's about really envisioning what you want and manifesting that into your life. Also, a lot of you may be meeting someone new. This person may have characteristics of someone in your past. They may not. Some of you may still be trying to defend a situation. Owls may be of significance in this. It says after the storm. Some of you may have had a surgery of some kind or are caring for someone that has had a surgery. Maybe you're feeding them. Someone is an inspiration to someone, card number 3. I feel like we have also like an older female. When I'm saying older, I mean like in her 50s or 60s, 70s, that is growing. I don't know. Maybe she's got a daughter or someone that's a huge inspiration to her. I also feel we have someone that could have released someone. It could have been because they couldn't accept all of this person, right? They couldn't accept maybe that this person had a dark and a light side, or maybe that this person has, you know, a lot of dreams and ambitions that they want to conquer. Trust yourself in this situation to leave this energy behind. It's so funny. I see this beautiful butterfly right here. Card number 31. 3 and a 1 is 4, or you could be 31. And just out front, I saw this beautiful butterfly, and it was yellow and orange. And about a year ago, around this same time, God, has it been that long? Hopefully not. We had a day where we had like a swarm of butterflies just come in, and just, it was all throughout San Diego, just ah, la, 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 and just all towards us. Hey, Ella Chi, thank you so much. I feel like we're making conscious connections, ones that go beyond our normal capacity to believe. Look how she looks different. It's almost like she looks younger, and then she looks older in the mirror. And it's, some of you could find over the next few weeks that you're starting to take on a more youthful appearance. You may be getting asked out by people that are a lot younger than you. There's going to be less emphasis on working out like hardcore in a gym, more on creating curves by eating a more balanced, hopefully plant-based diet for all of you. If you're not digesting your food properly, God, my hair. I'm so sorry, you guys. Sorry. I'm like, wash your hair, yoga. If you're not digesting your food properly, it's because you're in your head. You're in your head. There's a need to get out of the head and into the heart. That's been the problem all along, right? Wounded and then wounding others, right? So now it's time to get rid of the wounding. Let me take a drink real quick. Could be a lot of celebrations. Could be with family members. Okay, let's do this. We have the Star. Card of Aquarius. I do feel this is a female energy here. Doesn't have to be an Aquarius. You could be a star. You could be on TV. You could have a big, you know, a lot of people look up to you or what have you. You could be a star in one person's eyes. This woman's naked. She's pouring out the cups. I do feel a Capricorn, Leo, Scorpio vibe. That could be the energy this person takes on. So Capricorns, they're very work-oriented. Scorpios are kind of a little bit dark. And Leos are very out there, right? Or you could have all those placements in your chart. You could be, and I'm going to shuffle the cards. You could be feeling kind of stuck creatively. This is work. Or maybe wanting a job, not sure. Someone loves you. Wow, we got it again. Someone loves you. Maybe in a work situation, someone loves you. Eight of Pentacles is hard work to me, or it's someone who puts in hard work. This person is doing something repetitively over and over and over again. Or maybe someone got tired of doing something repetitively over and over again, and they poured their cups out, you know? Yeah, Five of Cups, yeah. Ace of Swords, cutting through the BS and cutting down the mistletoe. So I feel like someone loves someone. Six of Wands, someone feels victorious with someone. But we have like a very guarded, so we have this person that's just so ready to love. Look at him. He's got his cup out there. He's been eating, right? He's nice and nourished. This can be male or female. Maybe you find you've put a little weight on lately. I know I have. I know I have. I've definitely got a lot of cushion on my tuchus right now. But then there's this person that looks upset. Someone looks upset. This can be male or female, you know? But let's focus on, here we go. Let's focus on the light, okay? Let's focus on the light and the power of attraction you and another person have. We've got card number 37 and card number 13. Someone could be 37. They could have been 37 when you met them. You could have a life path number of 13. Or I always like to add life path numbers up. She feels, she knows. Card number 22. 2 and a 2 is a 4. I feel like someone has really moved forward in a situation. Wow, we get it again. She feels, she knows, and faith in the process. It's funny, on that little, what is that? A wheelbarrow? There's the word faith. Someone could be having dreams about someone, and someone could be having not so good dreams about someone. So we have card number 30, the perfection of your life. So someone cares a lot about what the outside world sees. We'll find out who that is. Collaborative dreaming. And then card number 9, what do you feel? Check your chart placements and see where Lilith is. Because if you've got any confusion going on, Lilith causes confusion. Lilith causes, when Lilith is in where it's at for me right now, I actually put a sign on my fridge that says, relax, Lilith is here, you know? So I'm reminded constantly that Lilith is at play in my life, because Lilith causes me to get very, you know, like rare, and, you know, become overly cautious, like not want to date, not want to get out there, not want to put myself out there. So for some of you, that could be going on. Some of you are seeing 777. Some of you are seeing 444. Some of you are seeing 888, 999, of course, 1111, maybe 15, 13. I want to get some more on these three entities here. I feel like this, I do feel like it's a female. The star card is the one who is cutting down the mistletoe. I feel like in this collaborative dreaming that someone has the ability to shape shift into other people in someone else's dream. That's going to be a hard concept to grasp. Let me explain it to you. And I definitely don't know anyone who can do this personally, but I've heard of it happening. I feel like, say you're this person and you're involved with this person and this person's involved with this person, that you would have the ability to make yourself into this person and go into this person's dream. Does that make sense? I know it's a little far-fetched, but I feel like it's connected to one of these people here. I kind of feel like this one, but I mean, I'm going to trust my intuition. Yeah, someone doesn't want someone to take a new beginning. That's what I feel. But let's stay positive, okay? Let's see how we can help each other grow. Because at the end of the day, Cernunos. Okay. So someone is upset. Someone is upset. Male or female. The cards aren't gender-based. This would be the person that has the ability to shape shift into dreams, into other people, into people's dreams. So go back and listen to that. Thank you, Creole. I'm glad that makes sense. So someone has the ability to do this, right? And so then we have someone else that's confused, very confused. I feel like this is number 9. What do you feel? I feel like this is also a person that when they're confused, they can cause confusion. So they have to be really mindful of that. Let me take a drink here. Some of you need to get an onyx and hang it around your neck. An onyx is protection for the evil eye. I actually have an evil eye around my neck. Someone has to buy you an evil eye for it to work. One of my clients sent me this. Thank you very much. Onyx also helps you control your sexual appetite. So for example, and I hate to even say this because I feel like the people I choose to be in my life are really mindful of this as I am, you know. But if you do have an issue with loyalty, you know, an onyx around your neck can really be helpful. Black onyx. Okay, so let's figure out. So we know that we've got one person. Sir Nunos is he's that guy that turns into the Lord. This is the Lord back here. So the Lord is the jealous king, right? And Sir Nunos, he sees these two lovers there and look at him. He like blows up. It's like the Incredible Hulk. But this is also someone who's been very guarded against someone, okay? And it's also someone who can shapeshift into people's dreams. Now, I don't think this person would come off as looking crazy jealous like that at all. I don't think anyone would ever suspect that this person would be crazy jealous either. I don't know who that is. Now, what do you feel? For this one, I wonder if it's the King of Cups or the Star. Star is manifesting new love. Give me one on this. What do you feel? What do you feel? What do you feel? Because this is all about either coming together or staying solo to help the greater good of mankind. That's what we're after now. We're not after focusing on people who disappeared or people who cheat or people who, it's not about that. It's what can we do as a collective to come together and help people? What can we do as a whole? Like, what can you do this weekend? I know what I'm going to do to help people. What can you do? What can we do as a whole? What kind of groups can we form that help everyone instead of helping just a few people. I feel like whoever this is sees someone as a really a bad person, sees someone maybe as a, that is just out to help themselves or what have you, and they don't see how someone helps people on a grand scale. That's what I think this is about. And this is a jealous person. It's a person that wants to be in control. Okay, so let's do also, there needs to be a mirror put up, okay? Because what you don't like in someone else is exactly what you don't want to look at in yourself. So there's like a lot of mirrors that we need to allow to be sat up that reflect people. So if you feel like someone's sending you negative energy, and this is a Queen of Cups quote, I always like to give her credit because I think she's wonderful. If you feel, this is for King of Cups, Ace of Pentacles. I feel like this is for this person, and this is for this person. I love it. Wow. Wow. Holy Schmidt. I love this. Okay, one more, two more. I love that. I love this. Okay, bottom of the deck, Four of Swords. That goes over with this person. Okay, let me just break it down to you. So number one, where we're at as a collective right now is either coming together as a whole or in groups, but the groups would support one another as well in making the world a better place. Now, how do we do that? Well, for 17 years, and I've got a second YouTube channel called Andrea Cox TV that talks about this, I've been telling people to go vegan. It's better for the planet. If you have children or you have grandchildren, we need to start looking at things like all this packaged processed food and all of these factory farms and what it's doing to our country, to our world, to Earth, to planet Earth. So the number one way to save the Earth is to go vegan. Do your research on that. The number one way to save the planet is to go plant-based. Look at how many gallons of water go to cattle in factory farms every day. Shocking. Look at the plastics in our ocean. That's from processed packaged food. We need to be growing our own food. We need to be getting to a place, and you may be sitting in an apartment right now watching me thinking, how in the hell am I going to grow my own food when I live in an apartment? Well, I lived in an apartment and I had a little grow box in a windowsill and grew my own herbs. You can do it anywhere. Okay, there's no excuse for the hair, and that's all I'm saying. All right, so let's get back to this. Okay, so we have one person. This is a very wise person. This is someone that's had several lifetimes. This is a smart human being. It could be a father figure, it could be a mother, could be a female, could be a male, but this is someone who's able to shape shift in the dream state into other people to appear in people's dreams. Okay? Now, this is also a person that isn't seeing clearly. They've been extremely guarded, right? So they've been extremely guarded against someone. And they're also extremely jealous. They're making up all these stories in their head of something that may or may not be going on. So they've turned into the Lord up here, right? The Lord with those antlers. The Lord is in this deck somewhere. Let's see what we get. If I pulled one more card on that person. Wow, we got it again. Four of Swords. Holy Schmidt. This is someone who's upset. They're upset that something is over. Okay. So they could have been involved with a Leo. Or they could have been involved with someone that has the Leo properties. So this woman, she's taming the wild boar, right? She looks kind of haggard. Her hair's a frickin' just an absolute shit show right now, right? It looks like she's been just like manhandled. All right, so they could have been involved with that. This person wants a new beginning, right? They've set the table, right? They've waited, right? They may have had a Prince of Wands. That's someone who's very in and out, come in and out a few times. They're guarded as hell, right? Very guarded. They either are the high priest or this is their counterpart. Also, they may have had trouble making a decision on something, seeing the light in a situation. They have emotionally walked away from something in order to have a new beginning. Could be a male. Actually, I feel male energy for some of you. And they have the Ace of Wands. Now look at the elk. This is an elk. So maybe elk is one of your totem animals. Okay. They're showing up as the Queen of Wands, male or female. So they went from strength to the Queen of Wands. So a lot of Leo energy in that. I think they're going to be communicating to someone who in the past was in this energy, maybe in this energy. She shows up as the Princess of Wands and the High Priestess. So there you go. Feel like the wheel is going to turn. So we have the High Priest and High Priestess. And someone's going to become the King of Pentacles after being on the fence about something. There'll be a celebration. They've got to let go of the stubbornness in order to get in a chariot and move forward. This is beautiful. Okay, so let's go up here and look at these, what we pulled earlier. So we have this energy. This energy is going to, we don't want to worry about that energy right now. Up here we have the King of Cups. He is so ready to love. He is hermiting right now. He is going within. And we have the Ace of Pentacles. So he's invested in something. But if you look at this King of Pentacles is looking this way. His investment's over here. He's got a wolf with him. Someone could have an animal. And maybe he's too focused on money, right? That can be that too. Maybe watching Netflix, eating, and focused on money. Someone could be doing that. Okay, so any of these could be the scenario I just pulled as well. Thanks for hitting the like button, you guys. It really helps the channel. So if you could do that, that would really help me. Oh, yay, Ellie Frosty. That's awesome that you're vegan. That's awesome. I love that. Okay. Don't delete anyone, Ella Chi. I like to see everybody's bullshit. Just leave it up. It's fine with me. Just lets me know I'm doing something right. Okay. So we have that. And then down here, this is beautiful. And this is semi-beautiful. Okay. So down here, we have 9. What do you feel? She's actually wearing a man's tie. She's juggling an apple and an orange. Maybe some of you are having trouble tuning into your body, and therefore your intuition is off. I feel like this is connected, directly connected. And this King of Cups looking directly at this Star card who's showing up as the Princess of Cups. So we've got what do you feel, card number 9. Under that, we have the Lovers and the 5 of Pentacles. So this is someone feeling left out in the cold. 5 of Pentacles is someone who has been left in the cold. This woman's like crying against a tree. We've got the elk back there. Is that an elk or a deer? Nope, that's a deer. That's a deer. And that looks like, this looks like the Lord up here. Okay, so now we're getting somewhere. So look real closely at this guy's, oh no, it's these two down here. So you see down here, that's that couple down there. Okay. I can't tell if that's a deer or an elk. And then if you look, there's a face down here trying to just blend in like nothing's going on. Do you see that? It's such bullshit. Sir Nunos knows. Sir Nunos is super smart, right? Sir Nunos is an absolute genius. But he looks kind of pissed. But there's a lot of green for growth, you know? But see, here's what I don't understand. So we have this, whoever this is, upset, but then do you see that dog chasing a rabbit? So someone's chasing this rabbit. Now rabbits are kind of, rabbit is one of my totem animals. I'm an ocelot rabbit. In the Mayan, it's a very intuitive sign. And we've got that, it looks like a greyhound dog, but it could be a deer. Just like, I'm gonna get you. Interesting. Okay, that comes on number 9. What do you feel? So I get the feeling, you know, this person's really confused. They don't understand things, blah, blah, blah. I get the feeling, and like I said, I want to keep this positive, but, you know, to really understand the inner nuances of people, I think that we had someone super confused for a really long time and someone else that kind of thought it was funny or, you know, got kind of a high off of it, right? So look to see where you fit in that equation. Because someone wants to move forward. This person is like, I just keep hearing like release, release, release. And someone was saying release me. And now they're just like, okay, release, release. Like someone just wants like, yeah, someone wants their 10 of Cups and they deserve it. Let me hide this. Yeah, they want the Wheel of Fortune. They want reciprocity. They want the 4 of Wands. Maybe they want a Princess of Pentacles. Maybe they want reciprocity and a marriage with the Princess of Pentacles. Well, if they do, they need to speak up. I'm sorry, I love babies, but when they're not being picked up, when they're crying, it like makes my ovaries hurt. So hold on. I almost yelled, pick up the baby, but that might be a little overzealous of a little too much, right? Pick up your baby, okay? No, I'm just kidding. Okay, so this person also had the Ace of Swords, cutting through BS so they could be in a union. Now up here we have this King of Cups that is looking directly over at the Star card. King of Cups is alone. He's got the Wolf, the Ace of Pentacles. So like an idea that is financially abundant. He's got the Light of the Moon. But what do we have over here? We have some conflict over here. We have the Star card, and that can be any sign. I do feel like it's a female pulling, but it's not going to be for everyone. Bring out the Cups. Cutting the mistletoe, so that's good. Harvesting the mistletoe. We have the Ten of Pentacles, so that's beautiful. But we have the Five of Wands. So that's conflict, petty conflict and arguments, and it's over a Princess of Cups. So this would be a younger water energy. Could be younger to this person. So it's so funny. I see, I think this is kind of funny, actually. I see this Princess of Cups. She's got on red. This girl has on red too. Oh, I thought she had a broken wrist, but that's actually an undershirt under her dress. The color is green, gold, and oh, one moment. Roger. Sorry. Stop. Hush. Come on. Sorry, you guys, that was a bit much. Anyway, so there might be some family conflicts going on this weekend. And I think those are going to be worked out. And all in all, it looks peaceful. But let's pull some cards on what we can do more as a collective. Like what we can do more to expand our own consciousness and the consciousness of others. Follow your own rhythm. Follow your own rhythm. So this, I love this. So being a life path number 9, the life path of a life path number 9 is someone who doesn't see people below or above them. So it's about following your own rhythm, but also working with others. Because when we don't see people above or below us, and you could be doing this on the down low. You could be, thank you, Brandy. Thank you, Ella. Thank you, Katie. I have 2 of them. You can volunteer at an animal shelter on the weekends. You know, one of the coolest things to do if you go to an animal shelter, they'll allow you to take the dogs out and walk the dogs. They'll allow you to choose like one dog at a time and take them to like a play yard. Also, you know, you can read to the dogs. Dogs like to be read to through, they're in a cage all day, for God's sake. But these are the types of things, like, I love animals, so of course I'm going to say that. But also, donating to places like Farm Sanctuary, who saves they save the animals from being slaughtered in slaughterhouses. Going vegan, just going and hitting your farmer's market this weekend and buying a ton of fruits and vegetables instead of packaged processed foods at your grocery store, which aren't, they're not healthy for your kids, right? They're linked to attention deficit disorder and all this other bullshit that, big pharma gives names to so they can, give drugs like Ritalin, which, push kids further and further down. We need to look at these things. So that's why we're coming together, right? Like, for me, and I don't know why, it's a little bit, how can I say this? I do think we need to make things work in our relationships, and I'm going to continue to do readings like that. But for me, it's a little bit meaningless if we're not coming together for a cause. And if you look at everything in your life, every person you've come into contact with in your life has helped you in a way that has helped you further a cause down the road, right? So maybe you're a teacher of some kind and you've helped educate a lot of people for expansion, to expand consciousness in some way. Maybe it's veganism, right? Maybe it's detoxing the body on a cellular level. Maybe it's helping people learn how to communicate that grew up in, homes that were just absolute shit fests. Maybe it's expanding people's mind and on vaccines. Don't even get me started on that. Ugh, don't even get me started. And the link to autism, all of that stuff. Your seed that you've planted is helping millions of people, because one person tells another person, tells another person, tells another person. I don't care if you're a YouTuber and you have 5 people on your YouTube, or you have 4 million views like on my other YouTube channel. I don't care. You're helping expand mass consciousness. Relationships that are being formed now are meant to be formed to do good in the world. I do feel like a lot of us are going to have to move. We're going to have to move in order to create what we truly want to create. I don't feel like we can stay in the same environment that we've been in because we've grown, right? I have a very clear vision, crystal clear, of what I want to create. And every time I've had a clear vision, I've manifested it. It's just taking care of my body in a way that allows for the manifestations to come up and out. So I don't know, maybe I'm the only one feeling like a move is, I just feel like and I've talked about this over the past few weeks, some of you are meant to be, teachers, and maybe you are following your own rhythm, and maybe you're like, you know what, I don't want to be, in a third party thing. I don't want to be one of the harem or whatever. Maybe you're going to follow your own rhythm and do it. Some of you may be teaming up with other women and getting involved in that capacity. More friends, more moral support. I do feel that some of you were a little bit, should I say, phony, because you wanted to release an energy. Maybe you, I just feel like for some of you, there was a person that was giving you clear signs that they didn't want anything serious for quite a long time. Maybe they were if it was a man, maybe he was super guarded against you and there was no communication. If it was a female, maybe she was dating like hardcore, going out on a date every night or something, who knows, but, or vice versa, whatever. I feel like some of you just kind of had someone that was coming in to test the waters, right? So in that type of scenario, when someone comes in, I'm sorry, hold on. Lewis, not now, honey. When someone does come in like that, like say, I'm going to give you a perfect example. When was it? Like Valentine's Day week? I think it was back in February. I had someone reach out of the blue, ask me to dinner. I got all excited, like super excited. I got a dress, no dinner. Like I think he messaged me back. I messaged him back. And then like there was just none. So some of you may have something like that going on where someone like comes around every once in a while and they like send you a text or they pop up or whatever. And it's just to make sure that they still have you kind of in the fold, so to speak. That's the type of energy that we're releasing. It's you're supplying, it's like a narcissistic supply, and you don't want to be supply and demand, right? So that's a lot different, right, than someone that may have shown up in your life. Maybe they appeared on like your stories or something and they were just seeing how the water was and you got freaked out because you have a little bit of an emotional allergic reaction to them because there's still pain. That's different. Those are two different scenarios. So you need to differentiate, right? What is best for you at this time in your life, okay? If you want to move, you have to, choose to, let me get Lewis a vegan bone. Lewis, you gotta chill. Come on now. So you have to differentiate what is best for you at this time, this life cycle you're in. And for some of you, maybe you want to keep your house, but you just want to travel a lot. Like you're ready to travel, like you're wanting to travel. Maybe you traveled in the past and it was kind of rushed and it was, maybe you were not getting along with the person. And so it was kind of a shit show, but now you're ready to travel. Maybe that's you. Maybe for others of you, you just want to relocate, right? You just are ready to relocate. Maybe you're just like ready to up and move out of the space you've been in. And maybe you want to follow your own rhythm. For others of you, maybe you have been dealing with something or someone that was really, really, really hard to eliminate from your life. And maybe you're now realizing that the source of control was with them and not you. Maybe someone kind of kept you, whatever shape-shifting energy it is, kind of kept you stuck and guessing, never giving you the closure you needed, right? So you were probably like this for a long time. You probably went into this mode for quite a long time, and now you're ready for this. So you have to be the one to release all this, finally, for the final time, so you can pull in this. Because this is where it's at. This is powerful. This is seen through someone. I want to just get 3 more cards and like 5 cards on this, because this is a connection that needs to come in. So let's see what we have. Focus on the light. Be the hunter, not the hunted. Come to life. Okay. So we got the come to life. The lady needs to paint the color into her skin. She is freaking like the bullshit. You got to be kidding me, right? There's a little monkey there. It's like Bali, butterflies all over. Bird on her shoulder. It's funny, I just had my paintbrushes and easel out the other day. Maybe some of you paint. She does have a snake wrapped up her arm, so be mindful. It looks like it wants to bite her. Focus on the light. Someone is magical when they are in their soul. And when they get out of their body, get out of alignment, right? They are unmagical. So for some of you, maybe you need to meditate. For others, yoga. For some of you, it's getting a handle on your eating, maybe your sweet tooth. Maybe you absolutely love sweets like I do, even if they're vegan sweets. A moment on the lips, a lifetime on the hips. You need to put it away. Have control. Have control over what you put in your mouth, right? Okay, anyone who calls me baby girl, hi baby girl, are you single, is not going to be on here. There, goodbye. Be the hunter, not the hunted. Owls are of great significance. I love owls. We have the strength card on top of be the hunter, not the hunted. Some of you are being asked to move forward and make a move. The wheel and the 3 of wands on power of attraction. We have this on come to life. So let's get rid of this and replace it with something else. You know, if you've been in a relationship for a very, very, very long, I'm talking like a very long time, like decades. And you're a female. She's got a cat under her chair. But this, you would have been in this a long time. Please have, we have the magician, male or female, please have confidence in yourself. Please have confidence in yourself. Please have confidence in yourself that you're good enough. Please. It's hard to rebuild that, but you can and you will. For a lot of you, it takes being nurtured. It's hard to paint it on yourself. It takes being nurtured. But some of you are going to have to paint it on yourself. And I have a great tip at the end of this. It's a health tip, and I have the little items out here. I'm going to share them with you and explain to you what there's something you can do that's really helpful. This guy's want to come out twice. Focus on the light. So this guy, because he is so guarded against this Queen of Pentacles. He's just watching her. Look at that. And the Queen of Cups. Okay. I think she's the same gal. Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Cups. Earth, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. This is an independent energy. And we have this guy. I don't know who this guy is, right? Focus on the light. She probably has a really dark side, or he does. Someone's being asked to focus on the light. If you're feeling like this, male or female? Male or female? Maybe you're too guarded. Someone could have long hair, male. long dark hair. Color gold and green, powerful this month. For both of you. For both of you. Also red. She's got that bunny back there. For others of you, you could be involved with a male that has a choice between two females, Queen of Pentacles and Queen of Cups. And let me explain to you the difference between these two. So we've got a man that's been in and out of one person's life, right? This is just for a very small few of you. I bet he's a King of Pentacles up here. What do we have here? We have Princess of Cups, the Star card. And one of these women is maybe guarded and combative. And the other one's just been waiting on the guy. You could have water anywhere in your chart, and you could have just been kind of waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting. This one's turned into the Queen of Pentacles because she's focused on finances. I feel like someone has a history like this, but now they're more guarded, right? So for some of you, and this could be a male. This could be a male that's the Queen of Cups. There's masculine with a lot of water in their chart, you know? Maybe they're looking over at someone that's just a handful, right? Just look at that. It's like war. The war is over, and combat. Drop the shield. So it's about coming together, right? You might have someone else from the past come back, be the hunter, not the hunted. Card number 8, strength. They've got Leo energy on them, and they're kind of an in and out person. So I want to get 2 more on this power of attraction. Sorry, you guys, let me separate these. And 3 more, 4 more, and we'll be done. Sorry, I'm trying to separate these and put them back. Sorry. It's about coming together so we can build as a collective. Maybe some of you, it's in a community of people, you know? If you're single, maybe you're doing more of a community thing. Relax the hold of darkness and be at cause. 26, 2 and a 6 is an 8. The Sacred Fool, a new beginning. 44, visions of life beyond death. Someone's got all their past life people here, all of them. The word wants to be written, butterflies coming out of her head. She looks horrible. Her mascara is down her cheeks. Maybe some of you may have cried a lot lately. You were just releasing. You may have kind of appeared a little lifeless, right? One moment, please. What do you want, honey? What do you want, mama boy? Come here. What do you want? Come here, Lewis. Come here. Lewis. Lewis. Come here. Come on. Come on. Come on, Lewis. Come on. Say hi. I'm sorry. He's a lover. Lewis. This is my sidekick, and Roger's on his meditation chair. Okay, and what you want wants you to. So quick question in it. And we have more butterflies. Look, Butterflies everywhere. Some of you may see, oh, Louis, you just sneezed on mommy. Got food all over you. So some of you may be seeing butterflies everywhere, right? You're so lucky, Louis. You're a good boy. Seeing the true you. So someone's seeing your light side and the dark side, and they're trying to swallow it. Please get down, though. Please get down. Please. I know. Can you, come on. We got your vest on so you don't bite today. Come on. Mommy, no licky now. No licky. No licky. Sorry, you guys. I'm a little thrown off now, so I better get this final. What you want wants you to. Who's that for? Seven of Swords, someone with no confidence. Seven of Swords can be someone with low confidence. Someone who's fought a long battle. Tower. Card of Scorpio. Four of Wands. Some of you could be losing your house or something, or having to move. And then we've got the Queen of Pentacles and the Prince of Pentacles. So I think that we have the Magician and the Queen of Wands. See, someone has someone else in their energy, in their energetic field. I just want to get a card on this Queen of Cups. Princess of Cups, the Star. Okay. The Moon. Well, that's pretty damn clear, isn't it? Fuck. So there's a younger water energy to this Magician. So what is she blind about? That's the question. And then we got the Lord right here, right? That's that guy that was in Cernunnos. So I'll let you guys form your own hypothesis about that, because I want to put that away, because I really want to focus on the new, right? The, like, whether you're with the old or you're with the new, right? The new. And I'm going to tell you something that can help, because we need to steer towards letting go of jealousy, control, anger, trying to keep people stuck. We need to let go of that. We do, because at the end of the day, we all learned, right? We all grew, right? Someone is really, though, eek. It's like really heavy energy. Okay, so these are Bach flower essences. You can get them online. I often tell my clients about them in my health coaching. I'm just using these as an example. I have a whole rotator thing in my cabinet of all of these. I'm using one called Larch right now that helps with confidence. Cherry plum helps you act rationally and think clearly with a calm and balanced mind when you fear losing control. Well, God, let's just cheers, bing. Okay, sounds good. All right, chicory helps you let go of those you care for, allowing them to lead their own lives. Oh my God. This one is super helpful. That one's helpful. Embrace these things, these modalities. Bach flower, Dr. Bach was a man years ago that created these essences. They're extremely helpful to use. You just put a few drops under your tongue and you're done. So utilize these things and and utilize them to your advantage. All right? I hope you guys, yes, you ingest them. So I really don't want to, because I'm not like too together right now. So I really don't want to show. I'm just like gym bound. But you just stick them in a dropper in your tongue. It's right under your tongue. Hold it there for a minute under your tongue, and it'll absorb into your bloodstream quicker. They do have grain alcohol, so if you are extremely sensitive, just note that. But yeah, they work. What else? The black onyx is very important that I mentioned. It's just protection, against, anyone that may feel that for some reason so it's all about focus. The more you focus on the light, the more the darkness goes away. And, as far as the body, ladies, embrace your body where you're at. Like, I used to have an eating disorder that was really, really bad when I was in my 20s, wrote a book about it. It's called Rawlicious Recipes. It's on my AndreaCox.com site. It's been very difficult for me, or it used to be, to embrace when I would expand, right? Like right now, I'm like 15 pounds heavier than I normally am. But what I normally am is a bone, okay? So it's like, okay, it's okay that you have a butt. It's okay that you have hips. It's okay that your skin's not hanging off of you. It's okay. All right. It actually makes you look more youthful. So embrace it, right? And cut it off at a level you're comfortable with. But, I'm the type of person that when I fall in love, I like get real in shape because I'm busy, So, and when I'm not in a partnership, I want that sweetness. So I get the sweetness from food. Well, that eventually will affect your self-esteem, right? So if you have someone that you can be together with more often, embrace that. If not, but don't settle. This is not a time of settling. This is a time of moving forward in a very positive way. If you're solo, or if you're with someone, or if you're with a group of people, it's about moving forward in a positive way. If some of you are trying to work something out with the past partner, then you're going to have to really dive deep. If you're going into something with someone new, you're going to have to really dive deep, like get to the root of, okay, like, why has this taken so long to, so you've got to really, and some of you might just take your eraser and erase the chalkboard and start fresh. And that's okay too. And some of you will be so enthralled in what you are creating, right? That unless they want to grow and create with you, you're not going, so it's about that. So stay positive, stay strong, eat your fruits and vegetables, get rid of the dead, decomposing animal protein, go to yoga, deep breaths, meditate. I've been meditating. It helps. I love you guys. Lewis loves you. Lewis, chill. Say bye, Lewis. Say bye. Give me a kiss. Give me a kiss. I love you. I love you. He's being stubborn. Okay. Lewis says goodbye. We'll see you guys later. Oh, private reading. So I have 3 openings for next week. So Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. I'll put the website in right now. For private readings, the twin flame readings really popular. The health readings are really popular. Akashic record readings are growing in popularity. Lewis, please don't. Please don't. Sorry, you guys. Thank you, Lewis. He loves me. I love you too, buddy. Oh my gosh, Queen of Cups shared her dog the other day and he looked like a mini Lewis, and I just wanted to write her a 20-page letter. I am Queen of Cups stalker. That's plural, Queen of Cups, Tarot. I am her stalker. I love her. Okay, Lewis says goodbye. Say goodbye, Lewis. Okay. Yes, Lewis. Okay. All right, you guys. We'll see you later. Have a great weekend. Bye-bye. Lewis.